Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today.
Wakey traders, get out of bed, get ready. It's Monday morning. We all love a Monday morning. To be exact, it's the 25th of July. Guys, I hope you had a great weekend and didn't behave yourself. And as always, guys, today we're going to look at Friday's trades, which was a good day. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're also going to look at the news. So let's get started, guys. So let's look back at Friday's trades. And we had 3 potential trades. Okay, guys. And the first one was this. This was the euro against the Japanese yen. And as you can see, it was come storming down on Friday. So guys, we were looking to short this pair. And the reasons are these. So price was in an uptrend, yeah. Higher highs, higher lows, didn't create a higher high, higher lows, didn't create a higher high. Okay, so this high was never broken, which tells me price is potentially breaking down. Sure enough, it breaks down, breaking these lows here. Okay, when that happens, we are then in a downtrend. Okay, then prices come back up. Yeah, it retested these last lows, this level here. Let me zoom that across. So it retested these levels, and we had two days of bearish candle bouncing off of that area. One of those new days was the news day. It was the euro interest rate decision. So all we were going to do from that momentum bouncing off of that area of resistance, which is looking to take price back down to this blue line and even this blue line. And as you can see, guys, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, we had a nice bearish red candle. Probably short this again today. All right, guys. So yeah, that was the idea, the reasons to go short. Let's look at H1 to see what happened. So yeah, unfortunately, guys, this was a tricky one to get into because, well, basically, I wasn't awake. This was the night before, so I wasn't awake for this candle. Okay, so what we was doing, guys, is just waiting for a reaction in this grey zone or this grey zone. And we definitely got a reaction, as you can see. Yeah, look at this red candle here. So we definitely got a reaction, but you know, and sellers are in total control, but it's hit my higher time frame target already. So for this reason, guys, I couldn't get into this trade. I know we had another blue higher time frame trade, so perhaps some of you, yeah, maybe you've got to retrace, put your stop above here, and then you could still be in this trade letting it run, which would be very good, especially judging by the last daily candle. So yeah, maybe you did get in on this candle, guys, but for me, I couldn't, because it just simply come down and hit this blue zone. Okay, what you can do in these situations, guys, it's a little bit more aggressive, but you can pop down to one of the lower time frames. I'm going to do a tutorial on this over the next coming days. But when price comes up into this grey zone, let's say you pop down to the 30-minute time frame. Okay, and then this can be your entry candle. This one here. Okay, and then you've still got room down to the blue line. Okay, so I'm just showing you this now, guys. I'll go into more detail with it when I do the tutorial, or you can even jump down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, and then you've even potentially got this candle as an entry candle here, and then you can take all of this profit. Okay, but there are some pitfalls with this, okay, which I will show you in the tutorial. But just to show you that, guys, you could enter on different time frames, lower time frames at the grey zone if you want to be particularly aggressive with the trade and get in early. Okay, but on the H1, guys, yeah, I didn't have a trade because it just come down and hit our blue line. Right, second trade from Friday was this is US dollar against the Swiss franc. Okay, and the two main zones here, guys, this is the day chart, and the two main zones here are this and this. Okay, and price has just been bouncing off of these zones in a sideways ranging market. But I was willing to take shorts halfway up here. Yeah, we've had this candle, had this candle, and then the candle we traded off was this candle. And as you can see, price came down nicely to our blue line. Okay, I was willing to start trading this short because let me just show you quickly on the weekly chart. As you can see, we had this area here of support, sorry, of resistance because of this large wick and this last high. Yeah, and we had this candle reject that level. Okay, so if you go back to the day chart, that's the reason I was willing to take shorts, you know, from this zone here. Okay, all right, guys. So yeah, the reasons were those to go short. The H1 chart, guys. Let's have a quick look to see if we got in on this pair. So I actually traded the Aussie dollar US dollar pair instead. Okay, so I didn't trade this pair, but you could have done. Okay, this would have been a little frustrating trade if you ask me. So obviously price come up to our grey zone, yeah, and we got an entry candle, yeah, this one here. Yeah, this tells me sellers are in control. Okay, so you could have entered on this pair, sorry, this candle. Obviously the last H1 target would not be your target anymore. Yeah, you would have to, if you got in at the close of this candle, you would have to wait for price to come down to here for a risk to reward of 1:1. Okay, but and it eventually does come down and hit our blue line as well. You know, potentially a great trade. But yeah, if you entered on this grey, on this red candle, this wick here, chances are this might have taken you out if you didn't leave enough wiggle room. Yeah, you remember I've spoken about wiggle room before, and that's just where you put your stop. You need to give your trade a little bit of room. So you've needed to put your stop above here, guys. Okay, but maybe you didn't. Maybe your stop was here and you got taken out. Okay, so, but for me, guys, when this happens, this is the entry candle. Okay, all right. So this is the last H1 high for me. Yeah, we're going in a downtrend. Yeah, lower lows, lower highs. Okay, and this candle, when this candle here, and specifically the wick, closes back in to this high, for me, the trade is still intact. Yeah, because that last high hasn't been broken. Price tried to come out, but then it come back in, yeah, quite aggressively. Okay, so it closed back in this last high. So the trade is still good, and as you can see, it comes down very nicely to our blue zone. All right, guys, so yeah, remember that. Yeah, if we get a little wick that comes out and then closes back in, that can also be an entry. Okay, guys, so, but like I said, guys, for me, the Aussie dollar gave me a better setup, so I didn't get into this pair, but maybe some of you did. And again, the direction was good, and it hit a higher time frame target. Right, third trade idea from Friday was this. And this is the one I entered, guys, and made lovely, juicy profit. Very happy. Okay, so we were looking to buy this market. The reasons were as follows. So price was clearly in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, and it was bouncing off this grey diagonal support, yeah? Hits it again, okay, hits it again, comes down. And we're getting lower lows, lower highs. But then eventually price breaks out of this grey zone and breaks this last high here. Okay, so when this candle was formed, I was then looking for buys. Okay, all right, and all we wanted to do, guys, on the back of this candle here, so we had another bullish green candle, so we just wanted to take price back up to this blue line here, and that's exactly what happened, guys, and we made lovely juicy profit. Okay, so let me show you on the H1 to see exactly how I entered the trade. Again, a little bit fortunate. I did leave a little bit of wiggle room, but let me explain. Okay, so price come back up, and then by the time I was up, I was looking to trade around this here. And it come back into our grey zone. Let me zoom in a little bit. And then we had this candle form here. Yeah, so this is telling me buyers are in control. It's happened in our grey zone, and it's left the grey zone. Okay, this is telling me that the market wants to go up, and sure enough, it does. Okay, I actually got a slight retrace down to the grey zone. Okay, I got a slight retrace here, and thankfully, I put my stop 5 pips below this low here, and my stop was literally here. Okay, so I give it a little bit of wiggle room, guys. Yeah, I mentioned that on the US dollar Swiss franc, and thank God I did. Yeah, otherwise, if it was a very tight stop, I'm going to get stopped out. So leave a little bit of room for wiggle. Okay, and then price did come back down. Yeah, slightly concerning, I'm not going to lie, but then it bounced off of this zone again. Okay, and closed back within this last low. Okay, so I entered here, put my stop here. So this was my risk. Okay, as a result, the last H1 high couldn't be my first target. What I did, guys, I just left 100% of the trade and closed it all at the blue zone here. All right, guys, and that gives me a risk to reward of a little bit under 1:2. Okay, so it's nice profit to be made on this pair, guys. So I hope you got in on this trade. Let me know if you did, guys. But yeah, good trade, nice profit on the Aussie dollar, US dollar Swiss franc. Depending on your stop, you might have got stopped out if you traded that. And euro yen just didn't give us an entry because it moved so quickly. All right, guys, so those are the 3 trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at the day's potential trades now. Yes, we had a nice profitable day Friday, guys. I hope you managed to take some of the trade ideas and made some nice profits yourself. If you enjoyed that recap as well, if you could please subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and then you'll receive an alert every single day. And also, please smash the like button, guys. Help support the channel. Thank you very much. Right, so we've got 3 potential trades for Monday, the 25th of July. And some of them are just following on from the trades from Friday, guys, basically. So the first one is this is the euro against the Japanese yen. Okay, so as you can see, guys, price is in a downtrend. So if we start the story, if you like, I always think of the charts as telling me a story. The story starts here. So price was in an uptrend, yeah, higher highs, higher lows, didn't create a higher high. Higher lows, didn't create a higher high. Okay, so this always tells me price could be breaking down. Sure enough, price comes back down, breaks this low. I've dragged it across here, guys, because you can see it reacts at that level again. Okay, comes down, comes all the way back up, tests that level. All right, and for the last 3 days, we've had very bearish candles wanting to come down. Okay, and all we want to do is carry on that momentum down to this blue line. Okay, I slightly adjusted my blue line from Friday, and we're going to take it down to 138.50, this psychological level. Okay, guys, so we're looking to short this market for those very reasons. Let's look at the H1 now. This is always our entry time frame and gives us our criteria to enter. So what I'm looking for, guys, is price to, firstly, it could come up into this grey zone, okay, which corresponds with these highs, these lows. Then we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. That's always our trigger to enter the trade, okay? So this criteria has to be met. We enter the trade. We can close 80% of these last H1 lows, and then we leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame. Okay, if that doesn't happen, guys, then price could retrace back up to this grey zone, which corresponds with these last H1 highs here. And again, we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form, enter the trade. Our first target is always this, close 80% and then leave 20% to run, guys. Okay, so euro against the Japanese yen, we are still looking to short this pair. Next trade is this. This is the US dollar against the Swiss franc. And again, deja vu. Yeah, we're looking to short this pair as well. Okay, remember the day chart is always your reasons why. Why am I shorting or why am I longing this market? Let me tell you. So the two areas in this market are this and this. Okay, and price has been ranging in this between these two zones. Okay, but I was happy to take shorts from this level. Okay, and I have been ever since. Okay, and we had this very bearish candle form as well. Okay, so there's still more room to get down into this zone here. So all you want to do, guys, on the back of this very strong bearish candle is take price back down to this blue line from one of our grey zones. Okay, and also on the weekly chart, guys, I'm willing to take this short halfway up the range because of this, guys. Yeah, as you can see here, yeah, this high and this wick, yeah, created an area of resistance, and then we had this candle fall. Okay, so that's the reason I was happy to take shorts halfway up a ranging market. Okay, and as you can see, it's come down ever since, and we've got a little bit more room to go, I think. Okay, so we go back to the day chart. Yeah, that's why I was willing to take shorts from this area. All right, guys, so yeah, shorting this market. Let's look at H1 for our criteria. Again, we've got a couple of grey zones, guys, and price has already reacted with this bearish candlestick pattern here, but it happened at like 1 o'clock in the morning, guys, and for me, I have to wait for the European and UK open. Okay, that's when volume comes into the market and we can trade with confidence. Moves will follow through. All right, so I'm waiting for price to come back up to this level, test this last H1 high here or here. Then we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form, enter the trade, take price back out. Take 80% of profit back out of these last H1 lows, and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. If that doesn't happen, guys, then price could retrace up into this grey zone, which corresponds with these lows. Then we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form again, take price back down to these last lows, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run, guys. All right, so that's our criteria. It has to be met for us to enter the trade. Okay, so US dollar, Swiss franc, we're looking to short this pair. The third pair we're looking to trade today is this. This is the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. And this is going to be obviously highly correlated with the euro against the Japanese yen. So maybe just trade the one that gives you the best setup. So yeah, day chart, why am I looking for shorts? Well, price was clearly in an uptrend to start with, yeah. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And then price came back down, and these last lows were broken, okay? And then price, and then always looking for really, guys, was an entry candle to take this short again, okay? And we didn't get it, okay, until, yeah, we started seeing these couple of candles here, okay? So basically, because of these last two bearish candles and prices in a downtrend, we're just looking to take price back down to this psychological level of 140.50. Okay, guys, yeah, so looking to short this pair. Let's look at the H1 for our execution. So just the one grey zone here, guys. We want to see price come up into this grey zone. Could perhaps react at these last H1 highs or these H1 lows here. Either way, we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form, enter the trade, close 80% of these last lows, and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. Okay, guys, so Swiss franc against Japanese yen short. All right, guys, so they're the trade ideas for today. You've got 3. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis and want to receive it every single day, Monday to Friday, then please subscribe to the channel, come join us, and hit that notification button, guys. That way you'll receive an alert every single day. Right, guys, as you can see, pretty light news day for Monday, the 25th of July. There's only one piece of news that we're interested in, and that's at 9 o'clock London GMT, coming out of the Euro. We've got the business climate, the German IFO business climate. Okay, and this is the only 3-star rating that we're looking at today, guys, and this could move any Euro pair. All right, so need to be aware of that one. But other than that, guys, you are free to trade. Okay, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share with your trader friends all over the world. Have a great trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.